A wonderful 6-day hike and fly adventure took us 500 kilometers through the Alps, starting our journey in Annecy. Before our first crossing, the high clouds came in and I tried to find some thermals. The higher clouds blocked the sun, so we catch no thermals, landed and hiked up again. After we took off again, the clouds disappeared and we were able to continue our journey. With the last sunlight and wind of the day, we managed to soar a little higher and landed in the evening at our first sleeping spot. After a restful night, we hiked up in the morning, knowing a windy and challenging day lay ahead. At the beginning of our flight, I made my first big mistake by misjudging a thermal spot. Flo and Idris pressed on while I circled back, desperately searching for lift. This loss of altitude put me in a tough spot. Forcing me to decide whether to push straight into the valley wind or rather go left toward the sunny slopes. But on the sunny side, there were no thermals. I had no choice but to head into the valley wind, struggling to soar back up. Finally, I caught a few thermals and managed to rejoin the boys. Mentally, it was a tough moment, seeing them far above, waiting for over half an hour because of my mistake. I had my learning and was happy to be together with the guys again. In the Aosta Valley, it got really windy with wind speeds reaching 40 to 50 kilometers per hour. It was a combination of soaring, wave flying, and thermals. One of my windiest flights in my life. We battled through the Aosta Valley and were rewarded with an incredible view. After this incredible flight, we started our challenging hike through a wet jungle. The path was barely visible and we mostly walked through dense forest and bushy terrain. It took us nearly 6 hours to climb 1,200 meters, but we were rewarded with an incredible flight to Locarno. After an incredible flight, we landed high above Locarno as the clouds quickly rolled in from the west. It was a good call made via voice message from Idris. Just an hour later, we were in the clouds and had to protect our belongings from the rain. The night was not very pleasant with wild pigs and a lot of mosquitoes. This night definitely made us feel older, but we got rewarded by an amazing day 4.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
In the evening, we landed near Sondrio in the Veltlin. The following day was not expected to have good weather, so we decided to use day 5 to position ourselves well for day 6. We hiked 20 kilometers and gained 2,000 meters in elevation to have a very good starting point for the last day of our trip. We had an incredible journey and arrived just before Bolzano, filled with wonderful experiences and moments that will connect us forever. However, reality caught up with us on the last day. I got caught in a terrible leak and Idris had severe back pain. Therefore, we decided to end the trip on a high note and not force anything. I would like to thank Florian and Idris for this wonderful journey and my sponsors who made it possible.